Hello and welcome to Arcadia RPG. My name is Shane Stevens and I am your Dungeon Master. I am joined once again by our beautiful players Meredith and Brittany.
Ah!
And we're here tonight not to play Dungeons & Dragons,
Haha! Tricked you.
but to hang out, have some fun, and chat. And recap all the adventures that we've had in the Of Forest and Field campaign.
Of Field and Forest.
Of Forest and Field and Foiled and Forest campaign.
Field.
Got it.
I got it.
No, you didn't.
I came up with it. You think I would come up with it? Freaking could remember it, but
You would think.
I thought it was me who came up with it, and then we all kind of like agreed that we liked it.
I don't remember. We all agreed to it, and we've been
Yeah.
doing it for
Nearly
almost a year.
now.
Almost
Yeah, I
a year.
know. It's so crazy.
Been a minute.
A lot has happened. I mean, granted, we haven't played necessarily every week, but we've been pretty consistent.
Hmm.
I mean,
Yeah.
we've been doing a lot. I mean, we've got, I think, probably 34, 35 recordings. So that's 35 weeks that we've played. Been doing game.
Yeah.
And sometimes twice. Because the
Yeah.
first recap we did twice that week. We did our normal game and our recap. And then we did the Christmas special, which was on a weird day.
That's right, and the Halloween special.
And the Halloween special.
Oh, the Halloween special. Spooky.
Spooky. Murder mystery-esque. Although, Dungeons & Dragons is coming out with their new mystery-themed adventure book, and I'm wicked excited for. Gonna throw that in a couple games. It's gonna be fun. But anyway, thank you guys so much for joining us this evening. We are here to kind of recap what's happened in the last 20 episodes. It's supposed to be 10, but we missed that episode because I think it kind of landed on some holidays. It was kind of a weird time. So
Yeah, we just plain old forgot.
I think that's probably it.
We just
And then
plain
you're
old
like, well,
forgot.
no, 25 is a good milestone.
yeah, then it became 30.
And then it became 30.
So here we are at 30 episodes.
Here we are.
We're
to,
here, finally.
to recap what happened in the last 20. We'll probably do a little rapid fire, but we'll be. I got the chat up. All the players can see it over there. I got my tablet here where I can see what's going on, and we'll be happy to chat back and forth to talk to you guys that are here live on the stream. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to throw them out there, or you want to talk about something. Great to chat. But yeah, we'll be kind of like reviewing what we've been going through, what Pip and Faye and Daffodil, their adventures. Their friends, new friends that they made along the way, some of our guest players who joined up, who were a lot of fun. And,
Some of those who weren't.
I guess.
Anti-friends. Nemesis.
Never saw it.
My nem. And, yeah, we'll just be kind of going over some stuff. We'll be talking about maybe some of the overworld stuff that's been going on in the background that we can kind of, like, been... You know, there's been implications, but maybe not hasn't been directly addressed. And yeah. So the last recap, we'll start from there. We had ended, and our players were on their way to Moontop, and they were stopped abruptly in the road by a set of boar who were chasing after a farmer. So you guys had finished off right as that encounter started with the Mousekin farmer running out and you guys helping him kill the boar, or killing the boar for him, maybe more or less. So yeah, so you guys had killed the boar. You had then got invited to his house, which you had a lovely evening. Had time around the fire, pipe smoke, delicious dinner made by his wife. His kids fell in love with Pip and her adventure stories.
Oh, yes.
And you guys had a fun time there. There was a bigger boar problem, which they told you about, and you guys had gracefully declined, saying that you would pass it along.
Yup.
So yeah, you guys continued along.
I'm like, yeah, no.
You guys,
Tempting, I'll pass, but tempting.
you know, you guys ran into the army.
That's right, the Oak Guard.
So you guys ran into the Oak Guard, who was heading to reinforce Evershear after
Which did not need reinforcing.
Well, kind of did. I mean, it was still a pretty big war, although you guys helped a lot. So, your natural 20 to help defend the city. It was pretty impressive. So,
We are pretty impressive.
Oh, yeah.
So you told the Oak Guard about the boar problem. They promised to go take care of it. They also, just gave you guys some information about Moontop. But yeah, you guys continued along. That night, you guys were beset by Yeth hounds, which you
Oh yeah.
quickly banished using
Quickly
your daylight.
discovered the limitations of my once-a-day spell.
You
Oh
used your daylight spell to send them away, and
And didn't leave.
didn't leave. So when the daylight spell ended, and it was still
They
night,
came back.
and you
A
guys.
lesson was learned that day. Never trust Shane.
Exactly.
It's not my fault. That's part of the official D&D there. So yeah, you guys eventually kill those guys, and then you had a couple days of quiet travel. So you made it to Moontop, the city in the tree. That's kind of on a reverse daylight schedule.
That was very difficult to play just because
We
we
kept
never knew
forgetting.
what time of day we were talking about.
So Moontop operates. It's a nocturnal city, so like all the creatures are more like nocturnal creatures. So it was reverse. So morning was like 8, 9 o'clock at night, and it kind of progressed from there.
Poor Pip. She
Yep.
had such a hard time adjusting.
We did. That reminds me. Oh my good, mine's on vibrate. Perfect.
Trick. It's a great trick. I look at it and I turn it back down and it
Mhm.
stops.
So yeah, so you guys made it to the city and started looking for Darius.
Darius, where are you? Where could you be?
You guys made it to.
No singing. No. Stop that singing.
Ah!
You guys looked for him in the Oak Guard because you knew he was like one of the heads there.
But he wasn't there.
And where was he?
Dun, dun.
In the dungeon.
Prison. He
Prison.
was in prison.
Prison dungeon same.
There's
No.
not a dungeon in the Treetop City.
There kind of is.
Just like I like in the dungeon. From The Tale of Despero.
Oh right.
Love that
That's
movie.
right.
Oh, that book was so cute.
The audiobook is the way to go. I've not seen the movie. I have refused to see the movie.
Oh,
because
you
the
should know. It's
audiobook-
cute.
The audiobook, to me, I can't even read it because reading it is just not as good as the audiobook because the audiobook is the best freaking thing ever. And I will die on this hill.
Well, I mean, the narrator for the original audiobook is phenomenal. He is great. A
Sorry.
treasure.
Yes, a treasure. Sorry, we can continue.
If you're sure.
I'm sure.
But
Oh, crap.
amazing books aside,
I didn't bring double points. It's gonna come a time where I just have to stop.
What size is it?
Two.
I don't think I have size 2 double points.
Oh well.
I think I have size 4 double points.
That's not gonna work.
so you found out that Darius was in prison, wrongfully accused for the murder of.
Though I do still have the thing, so you can do smaller. No, that works. Sorry.
It's okay. He was wrongfully accused and put in prison for the murder of
The head of the council?
yes, the head of the local the Treetop Council, or Moontop Council, and his name.
Saurus?
Wow, that was excellent. Good job.
Never gonna happen again.
I remember writing that one down.
Yeah, I was just looking at my NPC table, and I found it literally as you said it, and I was just like, damn, somebody you never really officially met in game, and you remember the name of. What was Darius' second in command?
Bodak.
Nope.
Bodak.
No, you're right. Sorry, I was a different one. I saw Bordal, which was another one. Good job.
Dead to me, Shane.
Good job. Good job.
Bardol was the one who was when the attack happened.
Wasn't that Bedgull?
Yeah, it was Bengal actually. Yeah.
That goal was one of the also members of the Moontop
They're like,
Council.
He's like, "Ee!" It's like, well,
and we're like, Dabish!
Not every NPC's a fighter. Come on.
I know.
Come on, son.
And then, what was her name? I can't remember.
my brain is telling me Sylvia.
Nope.
No.
Of what? Who you're talking about?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the culprit.
Yeah. You're close.
I knew it. Which part am I close to?
The end.
Via?
Ina.
Sylvina? Sylvina? That wouldn't be it.
No. Yes, Tina.
Yes, not even friggin' close.
Yeah, the end.
Not even close.
The na was close.
There was no nut. Sylvia.
Yeah, it's close enough. Yeah. Anyway, jinx. So yeah, you guys found out that Bedgoal, or gosh, dang it. Holy crap, Darius was wrongfully accused for the murder of the head of the Moontop Council. And he asked if you could, as a member of Orthrese's band, he asked if you guys could go and figure out who the actual murderer was. So, you guys decided to first head out to the Fight Club and verify Darius' story that he was in a fight that night. That's why he returned to the place bloody. So
Just a lot of persuasion.
you know. So you guys made it to the Fight Club. Actually, on your way to the Fight Club, before you made it to the Rotted Roof, which is the tavern above it, you guys were attacked by the Thieves Guild.
Right. And we do have these bits still.
That's right.
So if we ever go back, we're gonna be like, we're thieves!
Oh, trust me, I haven't forgotten the Thieves Guild a thing.
I have, but you know.
It'll be fun when that comes back. It's delayed.
So great.
Anyway.
I'll be like, I have a pin, so there, screw you.
Don't touch me now, I have a pin. So yeah. So you guys fought off the thieves, and then you made it into the Rotted Root, which is the tavern above the Fight Club, and met the Otterkin with an eye patch.
And we said the secret passcode.
Yes. And you made it downstairs into the giant fighting arena.
And that's where we met.
That's where you met Forbes.
Forbes.
Yep.
Vegas first boy.
The first of many in the game.
Yeah, the first you know about.
So
That hopefully Pip will only know about for a while.
The only one she'll know about.
So you guys went down. You met Forbes, who was the head of the nightclub, and he confirmed Darius' story. But being in a fight club and Pip being Pip, you decided to participate in a fight.
Yes.
So you took on one of the monks, one of the fighters, an older guy, and kicked his ass.
Yes.
And proceeded to earn a bunch of money.
Isn't that the drunken master guy?
Yep.
Yeah, and he was also the champion at that point.
Of course.
Yep.
So.
So you guys fought him off. Then you
You guys beat her.
Me!
yeah. Pip fought him off and won. Then you guys hung out at
I
the
was up in the spectator's box being plied with beverages.
Yep. Then you guys hung out in the spectators box and had drinks, and Daffodil was trying out his new cup.
Yes, that Pip got him.
Yes. The cup of undrunkenness, basically. I can't remember what it's officially called.
Sobriety or something.
So he was not getting drunk, but drinking way too much.
Yep.
I don't know if that negates the effects of alcohol poison. I should look into that.
Yeah.
It's an interesting thing, though.
Like, my brain's the same, but my body is dying.
My gallbladder is telling me no.
No.
Oh, my liver.
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 My
Not
liver.
your gallbladder. I know the difference.
My liver is telling me no, but my mind is telling me yes. So you guys had drinks, and then you headed out back to your hotel. After you made it back to the hotel, Daff was just kind of done, so he stayed. And you guys headed to the castle to question other members of the council. Upon making it there, you questioned Yastina briefly. Then you took her along with you, and you went and questioned Bedgoal. Upon questioning Bedgoal, you guys turned the tables a little bit on Yastina. You cast Zone of Truth,
One of my best moments.
and upon
in
doing
this
so,
whole game.
you got her to confess to the murder.
Confess. Sorry.
That's fair. And yeah, we ended that episode with you guys ready to fight Yastina.
It was actually a fae.
Yes. Turned out to be actually a fey creature. So you guys as her kind of features changed, you guys fought her off, almost dying. And that's where you gained your bag of tricks after defeating her.
That's right, because she threw them at us.
Yep. So you gained your bag of tricks, you killed her, and you were, with Bedgul's testimony, you were able to prove Darius innocent. So after that, you guys went and pretty much crashed. The next day, I think you guys had a day off. Pip, you guys went about doing your own things. Pip at one point went to go to the slides, the Moonshot
yes.
slides, and raced with one of her first rivals.
Rival, not a nemesis, a rival.
Yeah, it's different.
Yes, it is different. It is very different.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yes.
So you went and raced with your rival, and had fun. They went and did a bunch of research and learned.
A few things.
Yep,
I wanted some dates.
That's right, I went on some dates.
you went on some dates. Yep, you went to the flying restaurant in the trees.
Whee!
We went on that fun date and then ran into the couple who was having a not so fun date.
You're still dead to me, Shane.
Yeah, they had the Featherfall platform, and it was this really cool like restaurant that was floating in the air. It was awesome.
So if people were drunk, they didn't die.
Yeah, you know. After that, you guys had another kind of boring day,
Boring.
quite boring day, and you guys went down to the fight club, and Pip fought Darius and won.
Yes!
Quite impressively. You guys talked about how Faye could have a harem of men.
Yep.
And, yeah, you went to the Oak Guard and asked about some work. That's how you found out about
Oh, yes.
2 jobs in particular. You found out that there was this kind of like creature that was besetting one of the local farms.
Right.
And then you found out about scouts that were sent south towards Stag Pass and never returned. They had whispers of like these shadow creatures.
Which sounds right up our alley.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, it was not as close as the place with the farms. So, it was
I
second on the list.
remember the place with the farms. Was this after the
The
farms?
Shambling Mound.
Yeah, I know.
With a hag.
Matilda.
Oh, right. Sorry, I'm like, this is after the flail snail.
This is where you had the giant goat.
This is very after the flail snail.
Yes.
Yes.
The first
Sorry.
was in the last recap.
Oh, shoot.
I forget. I love
It's okay.
the flail snail.
I know you do. So yeah, you got some work from the Oak Guard. They gave you an Oak Guard token to prove if you finish the work. Yeah. Then you guys had another couple days hanging out. Pip got a book about Merla and Phineas, this kind of like adventuring group from our other game that merges in the world.
Way
That
outside
is-
of her reading level.
That is
Written
an
by
adult book that Pip does not understand any of the adult parts. She kind of skims over that part because she doesn't understand.
Never thought I'd be so thankful of Hellas's overuse of flowery language.
So you got that adult book, and then you guys Faye gained some special skills on fake creatures. Then you guys went back to the inn and ran into our guests of the evening.
Oh yes, yes. That one was Bo and Lynn.
Yep. Bo has a very long name, and I think Lynn is just Lynn.
Yes.
I am reconfirmed.
Yes. And I don't remember what they were. They were the
Yep.
crossing guards who need to change their name.
Lynn was a flying squirrel.
Yes.
Right.
Bo was a red panda?
The other way around.
Really?
Actually,
No, because
So
Andy's
Bo-
character was the...
Bo was the flying squirrel.
Yeah.
And
Because the
Lynn-
jumping in the air kind of gliding thing.
Lynn was the raccoon, actually.
Raccoon. Yeah, I didn't think it was a. Yeah, I was thinking raccoon.
Oh, I am thinking of Danny and Megan. And
You are.
not
Yeah.
Ben and
That's-
Ashley.
Franz and Min.
My bad.
Bomophilium de Fau Marshall.
What I needed to know.
And Lenet Telventi. So you ran into them at the inn, the crossing guards.
It is still my mission to change that name.
That's
And
fair.
they literally chose it because they knew it would tick off Meredith.
Did they really?
Well, I thought it would have more of an effect on Brittany, but
Well,
I'm like, that's the lamest job ever. You're crossing guards.
so they literally did it to tick me off, but it backfired because sometimes things are so ridiculous that my troll switch is activated and I just don't care.
And then
so
it will upset me.
so the crossing guards are a group that watches known fake crossings to make sure fake creatures don't escape and start wreaking havoc in the Dawnwood.
Pip is determined. She's going to find her nemesis, and she's gonna be like, you gave them that name. I know you must have given them that name. How else would it be so lame?
It was a group effort. Me and Ashley came up with it together.
Shh. No, it's all my nemesis.
Sure.
Well, Ashley and Ben are your nemesis now.
They are
Sorry.
not. No, you are not. I'm blaming it on my nemesis. But she's going to fix this. She's going to make it right.
Sure.
Her name isn't Pip Rashelrat.
Fair. So you guys ran into them. They told you they asked for your help because they had came to Moontop chasing after a fake creature that they had lost track of. It snuck through the gate and ran into you guys. Found out that you guys were like some sort of saviors of the city and helped solve the murder, and asked for your help in finding these creatures.
Which are not like the same skills at all, so I have no idea why they would think that.
So we challenge them to a game or something?
Yeah, so you played
Yes.
dice,
Yes.
and Ashley's character won.
So Pip's like, they're fine.
Yep. Lynn won. Yeah, they found out that the creature had been
Bo
tracked.
was Ashley's
Yeah,
character.
Bo was Ashley's character. Lynn was Ben's character.
Right. Bo won. You guys had found out that the creature they were tracking had made it into the Feywild, into the Dawnwood 3 days ago,
Oh yeah, those things.
and they wanted your guys' help. So you guys decided to sleep for the evening and reconvene in the morning. So the first day, you guys went and talked to Darius, asked for any advice or help. He pointed you towards the Maple Archivists to see if they could help point you to some areas where the creature might be hiding. And you guys went there and found an expert on the giant trees, and they pointed you towards some tunnels that they thought the creatures might be living in underneath the tree, with roots that had been in there and then died out a long time ago.
Mhm.
You guys determined that there was a
Excuse me.
tunnel that led that way through the arena, the fight arena.
We used my connections to get us in.
Connections.
Connections.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Not as good as
Literally,
a nod is
couldn't
as good as
in
a wink to a blind man.
disguises it first, and then it hits me that this whole thing hinges on my identity being known to get us down there. We spent all that time on disguises. We really did. So many roles.
Yep. So you guys made your way.
I forgot that part.
Blocked it out.
You guys made your way down to the arena. Forbes had some of his men clean out the tunnel entrance. And you guys descended into the underground tunnels.
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel through the mountains. Secret tunnel.
What did you say in the middle there? You said something instead of secret.
I can't remember what I was going for.
It's okay.
Nope.
It caught me off guard. I was like,
I
what the heck
forgot
did
the
you say?
words.
That's fair.
So I was probably just like.
Anyway, so yeah, you guys descended into the tunnels. Pip was making slashes in the wall to help track where you had been. And you guys went in and immediately took a right. And you fought some young Kruthiks.
And I remember I was singing too, because of one of them had a song or something. Lynn
Had a song, and then Pip was like humming it and singing it, or whistling it. I remember that.
There was a point where you were singing this. You were humming "This Is Halloween."
Yes.
I recall strongly.
Yes.
Yep.
I remember a little bit.
Horrible people, all
That's
of
fine.
them.
So yeah, so you guys descended into there. You fought the young Kruthiks. This Roman was like, oh shit, there is more than one. So, and then you guys
Fought the big ones finally.
You guys use your web wand to web off different areas that you decide not to go down.
Oh,
Yep.
and your snake, right?
That's
Still?
right. I think was that when my snake died? No, that was a different place.
Mhm.
I remember the depths. He will be mourned.
He has been mourned. He will be mourned. Continue.
So you guys continue down through the tunnels. Pip wanted to rename the crossing guards to the border control.
Yes, that's a better name.
um, they told you the story of the crossing guards, but you guys
Weren't interested.
continued along, and you guys eventually ran into the head, kind of like Kruthic ward thing.
Wasn't it the queen?
Yeah, the queen. So you guys went in and you fought the queen and its guards and won.
Yep.
Then you went into the back of the cave and found that there was a lava tube with thousands of little Kruthic eggs.
And we heated them all into the fire.
Into the lava.
When from once it was made.
Then you guys
Goodbye.
found a skeleton in a bag, and you guys discovered potions of fire breath and gold.
I don't remember those motions, but
Yep, I wrote it down. It means you guys probably have them in somebody's inventory.
It's probably in my inventory somewhere.
probably.
Pip's or Faye's just like, oh yeah, I forgot about this magical item I got forever ago and never used.
Oh yeah, it's right there.
Take a drink.
Every time that we forget something, we take a drink.
Every time you forget a actually quite powerful magical item that's just been in your possession for a while, take a drink.
Yep.
Like
all
my
the time.
boots of elven kind.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, have you ever used them?
Well, if they're equipped, she's probably fine.
Yeah. They're equipped, but
I only used my tattoo the one time.
It was awesome
Great
too.
effect.
It was awesome.
absolutely
You
amazing.
should use it a lot more than the one time.
Oh, I will.
I haven't really been able to really use my tattoo like the way I wanted
Oh
to.
yeah, yours is fun.
If I get grappled, I'll be like, no,
Denied.
Yeet.
no more shambling mounds.
So yeah, so you guys cleaned out the caverns basically, and then you had a feast with Forbes, and he informed you that he was going to turn those caverns into probably a forging area, and expand upon his business ventures. Pip decided to take a dead juvenile Kruthic and put it in her backpack.
That's right.
Yes, and then bring it to the Midmaple Archivist and be like, here you go.
Did she actually give it to them, or is
Yes.
is it,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, so you guys went to the Maple
No, I didn't
Archivist
keep holding on to that.
and gave the Kruthic to an expert. Pip also wrote a note to her brother,
Oh yeah.
and then you.
Elliot. Not Elliot, but Elliot. The wonderful.
You say it how you want to say it. I'll say
Then you
it
guys-
how I want to say it.
You guys got an official summons.
He's not a sexy animal, okay?
Your phrasing is exactly the way it's staying right now.
Come on, you don't want to elaborate and make it better?
No.
Yeah. Anyway, so you guys received a note from the council informing you that there was going to be a ball feast thing in your honor.
Oh, right, that.
So you guys went shopping for clothes.
Yes.
At Pip's insistence.
Faye got a dress.
Yes.
It was red and kind of
Gorgeous.
medievally. Let's see. Daff got a bowler hat.
Yes.
I don't remember what Pip wore. I didn't write it down.
Robin Hood outfit.
I
She had
think
a Three Musketeers hat that she bought.
Yes.
That's where
Yes.
that feather came from.
But she didn't wear it to the ball. Before that, she already got a fancier.
Oh, she just
That's
wore her
right.
fancy outfit that she bought from that
Fancier
traveling
tunic.
salesman.
So it's just a nicer tunic, basically.
Oh, excuse me.
Basically, this tunic.
So, you guys then spoke to Darius and received a writ to deal with the shambling mound that you guys were hired to go take care of. And then Forbes picked you guys up and you headed to the council.
Excuse me.
Just up in his fancy steampunky carriage.
Yep, it's a magic carriage.
Yep.
Pip had a dance off
Yes.
with her rival.
Did she win or not?
I didn't write that down. There was the scene where Faye had walked out on the balcony and ran into a very particular Faye, which which you had a interesting conversation about, as he congratulated you on messing with other fays, politics, and promised you more power if you continue in the future. And then we ended that kind of little session there with you guys sleeping in your new apartment that you were gifted. That anytime you stayed in town, you had a private apartment to stay in.
Oh yeah, I forgot that.
Which, it now occurs to me, we never got an apartment in Evershire.
Nope.
Ingrates. We literally saved them from a war.
You get to stay at the Rusty Book for free, though. Well, I guess it's been renamed as the Dusty Book since Pip did her thing, but...
Yes, it's not. See? I did not even acknowledge what you even said because you said the wrong effing name.
It started as the Rusty Book, so that's what I'm sticking with.
I changed the name. I did it. It is my name now.
I did it, and I do it again!
Fair.
Dusty.
Anyway. Yeah. So...
Playing swing side of my face.
So after that, you guys, I think you guys stayed a day, got some more provisions, and then headed out south, continuing down towards Donpot, and stopping off at the farm to fight the Shambling Mound.
Yep.
So you guys fought the Shambling Mound. Eventually, you ran into the town. They told you, the head of the town, informed you where the mound was, and showed you that it was eating all their crops and destroying them, and pointed you guys that direction. You guys set up a trap and fought the Shambling Mound, eventually using a giant goat to eat it into submission.
Giant goat! It worked out so beautifully!
Yep.
A goat! Defeat a Shambling Mound with a goat!
Yep. You guys rolled really good on that last attack,
I
and the goat
did.
ate it.
Yep.
After that, you guys headed to the local inn, had a feast with the local townsfolk, and went to bed.
And woke up to a nightmare.
And woke up to a nightmare. You guys woke up and the town was completely empty, and there was a weird shimmering off in the distance. Eventually, you were greeted by the laughing sounds of a hag
Oh yep.
that was not happy that you messed with her plans and screwed with the town, and trapped you in her kind of dream world for you to have to complete her challenges in order to get out.
Let's answer my questions 3.
So you guys
What is your name?
eventually made it through the challenges.
What's airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow?
African and European swallow.
Well, I don't know that.
Ah!
You guys answered the first thing you guys had to answer was the riddle, which was about
The rooms?
the lions.
I'm so bad at riddles, I can't believe I caught that.
I cannot believe you guys caught it either. So you guys completed the riddle about the lions. Then you had to pick a room.
No, wait, was it you or me?
I'm pretty sure it was me.
I don't remember. I didn't write it down. I took no notes that session.
Because
I have
because I remember because I was like, wait, they're dead. Because it was the doors.
So the session before that one, I put a note to myself that wet am notes because I forgot to take notes. And then the other session, I completely skipped over what the 3 dream challenges were in my notes. I remember what they are, but I don't remember exactly who did what.
And the door, I remember like the 3 doors. It
It
was
was the
like
3
the
doors.
lions that had been there, you know.
Hungry lions that hadn't been fed in 5 years.
And I'm like, wait, it's the lions.
Wait!
So you guys beat that challenge. You guys defeated I believe there was a kind of like a trap room that had like a floor you had to make your way over with tiles that
Oh, yeah.
fell into the floor.
That was bars.
I don't think so.
Yeah, you just use movable rods to get past it.
Yeah,
Oh,
Pip-
that
Pip
must be
did
when
that
I did
first.
that square.
yeah.
The grid.
Yep.
Because
I've
the
got
one
No
Going around.
spatial awareness at all.
Sorry, I try to make maps more often, but I forget. Oh, I don't forget. I don't have any time. My brain is fried after work, so it's not always so much I can do. Anyway, so yeah, you beat the pit, and then you got to the maze, which you guys eventually got to the end of the maze with this crazy statue.
Yes, the statue that we blinded.
Nope, when you
Yeah.
looked away from it, it made an awful sound.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking of a different statue, probably
Yeah.
further down.
Pip just walked
Or
past
not
it, if I
statue.
remember correctly.
It's like, bye. Well, no. Who did we keep at the end to look at it? We kept somebody.
I think it was probably you.
All right. That's
I
probably-
think Pip just like ran through and walked out the other
It's
door.
like,
I'm like, I'm
But-
gonna go look ahead. Bye, guys.
So you guys beat the maze, made it out of the maze, or made it out of the dream world, and as you did,
Because
You
I
guys-
popped out of the dream world first. I remember that.
you guys woke up in your inn, hearing the sounds of the town and been restored, and you heard, the awful witch scream. Unhappiness that shuddered through the town. It wasn't a cry, it was angry and like,
That can be angry too. Thank you very much.
not. Pip?
Not Pip. That sound, that cry can be an angry cry too.
Oh.
Thank you very
I
No.
can't imagine how to cry angrily.
Did you not just hit?
never met a toddler.
Sure. Anyway, so the angry witch, like, kind of screamed, and you guys headed off in the woods towards the, where you knew the witch was living. So a similar path what you went through in the dream. You eventually found the witch's hut, which you had encountered in the dream, and convinced the witch, instead of fighting her, to leave and go to this crazy swamp where there's more people to screw with that deserved it.
Because of
I
me.
really didn't think that was gonna work.
So, upon convincing her, she eventually goes back in her house, and the tree, this massive tree that was leaning over the house,
You didn't even need a honey bun to do it.
I know.
picked up the house and walked away with it. Because otherwise we're gonna be stuck fighting that tree and the hag.
Yup.
You were so mad at me. I remember that. You were like, ah!
I was like, well, never mind all that work. But it's a valid way to end it, it's okay.
I'm pretty sure you gave us a pretty like steep persuasion roll for that to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you guys got it.
Yup.
I mean, it was the evil hag that was pissed that you guys had beat her challenges, but somehow you convinced her, like, nah, we're great, you're great.
Pip's just saying all this great stuff. I'm like, oh yeah, you're very good at this, and da 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 da, and da 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 da, and I'm this perky little otter.
Blowing smoke right up your ass.
But Pip honestly believes all those things about her too. She's like, you're
Yep.
wonderful.
That's why you got a persuasion instead of a deception roll. But, so you guys finish that up, and then you head back to town, where you were able to gain 2 horses
Yes.
Right.
and the covered wagon.
You
From,
buck and tuck.
Bronze wagons.
The bronze wagons.
yeah,
And our wagon. Our beautiful wagon we got. And it's gorgeous. Get a wagon from the bronze wagon.
Not the bronze wagons.
it's bronze wagons.
Bronze wagons. Whatever.
Apostrophe S.
Bronze wagons.
Wagons of Braun. Braun is his name.
He is the one who makes them. He had many models to choose from, and he gave you guys get to pick. And you get to pick your horses. for
Like
free.
he said, get your wagons.
So you got Brandy, Buck, and Took, and you guys saddle them up to your cart. You spent another night, and then you guys headed out south. On your couple days of travel,
Travel music ensues.
Faye was doing research.
Yep.
You guys eventually, after a couple days of no issues travel, you made it to Autumn Mount. And you guys stayed in the Apple Blossom Inn.
Right.
Autumn Mount, which was known for its kind of clubs and party scene. You guys
yes.
went to the what was it, a 60s or 70s club that we came up with?
Speakeasy.
Yeah, it was like a 60s speakeasy or something like that.
Yeah, it was like originally you were like, yeah, dance club, and then it was like a speakeasy too.
Well, it's because you guys strong-armed me into wanting something else. So.
Yep.
It was a combo.
There are 2 ways to play D&D. Bribe the DM or bully the DM.
It's not bribing, it's in real life DLC. Thank you.
Microtransactions.
In real life microtransactions. Close enough, same thing.
And I remember that's where Pip first, like, a guy was giving her a little bit of attention. She's like, what is this?
Nick,
What is this feeling
what's
I
his name?
have?
Yep.
Nick.
So he's with the Thieves Guild then.
It's-
Probably. Damn it. Pip will be like, you stole something from me. A little bit of my heart.
So you guys had some fancy fizzy drinks you never had before. Soda. And you guys headed south again towards Stag Pass. So you guys continued for a couple days with no issues, but on the third day of heading towards Stag Pass, the sky continued to get darker
Oh, I hated
and darker.
Stag Pass.
It was very
and darker.
Very,
it
very
freaked
creepy.
me out. I did not like it. I did not like it at all. I wanted to be done with that session immediately.
Well, you guys headed into the town, which was dark because it was just consistently overcast. And then as you guys made it through the town, you eventually
I'm itchy. I just
You're
remember.
not a horror movie girl.
I know, but like I am itchy and like
Yep.
uncomfortable remembering it because it was so uncomfortable.
Just go back to your knitting.
I had to itch a little bit first.
So you guys made it into the town. You eventually were beset by these darkness shadow creature things that chased you down. It was like impossible odds.
Very uncomfortable.
And you guys eventually careened at like full speed
Into a church.
into a church, where it was the remnants of the town were kind of surviving there. Yeah, and upon making it to the church, you were informed by the priest there that there was like this kind of like there was rumors of this holy object that was barred deep below the church in an ancient temple. So you guys decided to head into said deep temple, in which you ran into a remnant of the Great Spirit, the Great Bear Spirit that watched over the forest. He informed you that a weapon to fight the darkness was there, and if you could complete the challenge, you would earn it. So,
And what a challenge it was!
it wasn't the challenge, it was the end of it. It was the problem. So you guys made it, decided to take on the challenge, headed down the pathway of the challenge. You made it past the pit trap using your Borods, and then you beat the swing boulder. The boulder that was swinging down and tried to crush you guys. Then you guys got to the mimic door, fought that off.
That's right. Oh.
And then you guys had an in real life skill challenge
Which we failed miserably.
to get a dice in the cup.
We don't have real life skills.
No, we don't.
So you guys rolled instead to see how well your characters did. They did okay. And then you guys got to.
It wasn't a door. It was a chest. It was a mimic chest.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
The mimic was not a door.
Yeah, you got the mimic chest. It was behind a door.
Yes.
You eventually made it into a massive room with a kind of a lake and a key hanging from a chain.
Yep.
So you guys went and got the key, and upon which doing so, triggered the cave to start collapsing.
Yup.
Yeah.
So you guys
Indiana Jones.
booked
style.
it back, running past the other monsters that were then released, helping them, making them kind of like fight each other.
Dust of deliciousness.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the deliciousness. That's right.
Made what was it? Made what were they? Constructs?
I think there was constructs. Yes.
Yeah, made the construct so delicious the slime had to eat it.
Yeah, the slime went after the constructs instead of you guys.
Right.
Yep.
I was so happy. I used it up for a
worked
good use.
beautifully.
Yeah.
A good use.
Beautifully.
Then you guys continued on, and then after many failed skill checks,
Many failed.
Faye was on the like one roll away from death.
It was literally like wasn't I making like death saves?
You were at one point, I think. I don't remember if you made death saves. I think I kept giving you you kept failing, so bad things happened. You kept taking more damage,
Yeah.
and then you were down to 1 HP.
I was really low. I was like,
And if
this
you
is
had-
where she dies.
If you
She's
failed
dying
one more
today.
check, you would have died.
Yep.
I remember that.
And Pip would have been distraught.
It would have been Pip and Daff, and then whatever next character Faye
Right.
Freddy came up with. A summon of the Great Bear Spirit. But anyway.
Pip's fairy godmother.
Sorry, just wondering what that would look like.
Don't throw up.
So you guys.
They would have to have some strong constitution, I have to say.
That's fair. So you guys completed the challenge, took the key, opened the gate, and got the piece of the sphere or the square, the cube.
Oh, I thought it was. Oh, you're right. It was a
it's
cube.
just it's like this awkward jagged shape.
Yeah, that's similar to like cubish. And it's part of a bigger magical item that you guys have to find the rest of the pieces for.
Yeah, I kind of like picture like this sort of ish shape, but then it's like got jagged bits, so like you clip together all together.
I
or
have
something.
tried really hard to find a square puzzle, like a cube puzzle, and I cannot find one. in the way I want it.
Oh.
Because it's supposed to be a cube, like a puzzle that you put together to make a cube. But I cannot find freaking it anywhere.
I've seen those before.
I know, but I can't find them. I've looked. I know they're a thing, but I could not find them. I looked at Amazon, I looked everywhere.
You looked at diversions?
I did look at diversions online.
I've seen them there before.
Because I wanted to give you guys an in real life magical animal, that'd be cool. But maybe I'll find one. We'll see. Yeah, so you got the first piece, and determined that you could use it to banish the dark creatures from a 1 mile radius around you for 24 hours when activated. So you guys use that to save the remnants of the town as you help them gather up the remnants of their broken lives and leave the town solemnly, and escorted them back to Autumnmount. So, skipping through that, you guys headed out again.
Is this the thing you're looking for?
No.
This one.
Talking about the
It's a cube with 4 pieces.
yeah, but it's not 4 pieces though. And it's all the pieces are put together. They're like attached on a string. You're talking about this one right here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a piece of rubber band that's in the middle of them, and they all stretch. So you gotta try to like maneuver them around to the right shape.
Yeah, I've never seen
It
one
would have
that's
been a really
actually
good
like
moment for me
4
if I found it
pieces.
in 1 second of searching Amazon, okay?
It would basically be like a puzzle. So it's like you have like 4 different like corners of the cube. So you have like half a cube corner, half a cube corner, half a cube corner, half a cube corner, and they all like combine together in order to make a cube. And I thought about trying to 3D print it, but I don't have a 3D printer, and there's no 3D printing shops around, so.
Very much sense to
Yep. So you guys got that, helped them, and headed back to Autumnmount. Then you guys ran into some people who were heading the same direction. Ah, wait, no, you didn't run into them yet. Ran into them shortly. You guys headed out, and woke up to your horses being stolen.
Yeah,
They were gods.
yeah.
In which case, a couple strangers wandered into your camp who had also had stuff stolen from them.
So they said.
And that's where our next set of guests appeared. Franz and Min, the hedgehog and the red panda. Franz Prickle Pants.
Yup.
We never have given Daffodil a last name, have we?
He doesn't need one. He's not real.
It's true. But it's not Prickle Pants.
Most certainly.
Brother! Good to see you
We're
again.
cousins.
Fair. So, yeah. So you ran into them, and you guys decided to track the bandits immediately. Took you about a day
Right.
to get to where the camp. No, you didn't get lost. It was just a long ways away.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's true.
So you left Daffodil with the cart, and then you guys continued on tracking Faye at the head, trudging ever onward, until you eventually found their camp the next day. And yeah, you guys tried and failed to distract them.
Can't remember.
I threw an owl at them, but Shane decided that was just like telling them we were there instead of being a distraction.
That had something to do with the rolls. The way that it came from and all this other stuff. There was reason. I had good reason. I stand by my decisions at the time.
Anyway.
So you guys fought the bandits, kicked their asses, and got your horses back. And a couple extra for your new friends.
Yep.
So you got the horses, and you eventually made your way back, finding...
Magnus and Gansey.
Yep. You had made it back to where Daffodil was. And he was like camping with a party of people, because he ran into some other travelers, and they decided to camp together. And then, yeah, you hooked your back up to the cart, and you continued towards Seven Door. So you made it to Seven Door, and as you...
And we were promptly arrested.
Yep, you made it to the, kind of like, the inn, and then
Right.
That was the whole episode.
you guys were arrested because you had horses that were stolen from the royal, kind of like, brothers of the town, the city. So you guys were sent to jail.
Yep.
They failed Nemesis.
They put... Yeah, failed nemesis.
Of course, that's what you'd remember.
Because we're like, we want to kill him. No. There's
He's too annoying. He needs to die.
we're like, yeah, I just want to kill him. I don't want to be like, oh, darn you. No, I want to just straight up kill him.
Yep. Everybody had to turn their weapons. Pip got to keep hers, but she had to have manacles on. You guys...
Faye kept one of her weapons.
Yep.
Because it was not immediately obvious to be a weapon.
Yep. That was your staff.
Yep. And so it flew under the radar.
For a short period of time.
Until I used it.
The wizard's staff! Sorry.
That's okay. So you guys went in and met the head of Sevendor, who is, you determined to kind of be brainwashed by his brother.
Yep.
And were promptly
And
sent to jail.
Same Lord of the Rings.
Theoden King.
Theoden. Like,
Kinda, yeah.
I mean, you can't really play D&D and escape the legacy of the Lord of the Rings.
it's
Well,
true.
you can't
It's
escape
just-
tropes in general.
Yeah. it's
Everything has
just
been done.
present. There is nothing new under the sun.
You can loosely relate anything in the game to something else, and I wouldn't even
Or
have
not
thought,
so loosely,
or not so loosely,
in some cases.
in some cases.
I don't know what cases you mean.
Yeah.
But it's funny because you can make those connections without me even realizing I did them in the first place.
This is true.
Because your subconscious is a fucking crazy place. But, so yeah, so you guys were taken to jail, but you decided to resist.
An
And
attempt was made.
an attempt was made. And, Faye lost her staff of Python. It was destroyed.
Steve.
Steve. Pip spent the whole time trying to get her cuffs off and couldn't. And Daff managed to sneak away.
That's right.
So you guys were taken down into the depths of the prison cell where you were left with this strange older man you did not know. Who turned out to be kind of like the magical mentor to the brothers. Because this is a town that prides itself on magic.
And Pip hates magic.
So you made it down to prison. You met him. Eventually Daff showed up with your weapons and stuff. It helped you guys escape. But instead of escaping, you decided to... You were beseeched by the old man to help figure out what was happening to the king, because he would never act this way normally, and stop it. So you guys snuck around the manor late at night, and made your way up to the room with the giant Mind Stone in it. You fought the brother, killed him, and destroyed the Mind Stone, shattering it into 1,000 pieces. But you picked up some pieces and determined they allowed you to cast
Oh, the
Sending.
fragments.
And tattoos.
well, I haven't got that yet. Okay. You got the fragments of the Mind Shard that allowed you guys to cast that cantrip. Message so you guys can talk to each other.
Yep.
Or sending, I think. So yeah. So you guys got those. Upon doing so, the king was relieved to be free of his mind-bending skill.
Sending Pooh Bear to the Mirkwood.
Probably
Goodbye. Godspeed.
You know, he would just be so freaking cute that, like, Legolas would be like, yes, you're staying with me.
He'd be eaten by a spider in 10 minutes.
Oh, so for those of you who haven't noticed over the last couple streams or just in general, I have a game mat, my massive game mat that I picked up recently, and it is Middle Earth, and it is awesome, and I love it. It's 3x3. It is amazing. It's the best thing ever to play cards on. But yeah, so the king was happy, and he offered you some magical items from their collection, and you guys got some magical tattoos. And then Faye got the tentacle tattoo, and Pip got the face ghost tattoo. I can't remember what they're called officially, but it's basically what they are.
I can't be grappled and I can walk through solid objects.
Yep.
Mine's Toiling Grasp tattoo. That's what it's called.
Yep. So you guys got the cool magical tattoos, and then you guys were
Pip has it so it looks like a scar, like right over, like. So she looks dark and edgy. So she looks
Badass 12-year-old.
edgy.
Then you guys went around and shopped a little bit in Sevendor, checking out some magic stuff. You guys got stink stones.
Oh.
I don't think we've used those yet, have we?
You just
yes,
did.
I did.
Oh.
The stink stones. Where we had.
Oh, that's right, the frog.
You guys just used them.
Yep. Okay.
Anyway, so you guys got the stink stones, and then Pip also gave a book that gave her proficiency with using malls. So yeah, then you guys.
Is that also where Pip bought the thing for Faye? The ring?
No, that was in the Dawn. That was in Dawn Pot.
Oh, right.
Pretty sure.
I don't know.
The talking ring.
Oh yeah, that pretty.
The cursed object.
That's where I was like,
Let's see. I know I'm pretty sure I wrote that down.
Pretty sure it was in Dawn Pot.
No, that must have been a 7 door because I thought I had wrote it down, but I guess I didn't.
Alright.
And I can't find it.
I remember burning a lot of my money all of a sudden. On something that was ridiculous.
I thought I put it. Pretty sure I wrote that down. You do it down, but I'm gonna say it was 7 doors. So yeah, so you got that ring. It turned out to have a soul trapped in it. Of an
Who
annoying
wouldn't
guy.
shut up until I threatened him.
He still wakes you up in the morning sometimes. Canonically. Powerful ring though.
Huh?
Powerful ring though.
Yeah, it does its job. It just does more than that, which is what I don't like.
Yep.
Stops people from being able to read my mind.
Yep.
Is there anything else?
I think it gives you a advantage on saves against things that are psychic damage, stuff like that.
Okay.
Can't remember. It's got some pretty cool stuff that has to do with mind protection.
Yep.
But yeah, so you got that, and you guys continued on the Dawn Pod with your new friends. You guys eventually made there and parted ways.
Yep.
And then, upon reaching there, you guys went to the Oak Guard, turned in your quests, and earned some money.
Yep.
And were given a couple other ones to do, which you guys never did.
We did one of them.
Oh, that's right. You did the bug one. That's fair. So you accepted some quests and were in Dawn Pod. You went and met with Pip's brother, Elliot, and determined to go and do something for Pip's birthday. But well, you guys had some time to kill, so decided to go on a quest.
Yep.
So you bought 200 pounds of kill everything pesticide.
Which you decided to nerf. Shane is anti-physics.
Pretty sure I think it helped you guys. It just didn't help you guys as much as you wanted it to.
No, it didn't do anything, I remember, because you're like, well, he already had used that stuff and it didn't work.
Yeah,
Oh, that's probably fair. That's something I would say. Can't have you guys cheese everything.
We weren't cheesing anything!
It's physics, Shane!
That'd be chemistry in that case.
The same.
Yeah, close enough. But you guys went and fought the Ancrids. And then you got your gold reward. Cleared out the dead.
And sold the pesticides to that guy, the farmer.
Got your money back. So it all worked out.
Got a portion of our money.
So then you guys headed back to... You guys had gotten... were able to stay with one of Orthpriest's band, Wendell, in the Shadow Stem Tower. Or Stem Shadow Tower. Determined to reverse everything. And, yeah. You guys woke up and the next day was Pip's birthday. So, that morning you went up and met up with Elliot. You guys went and had breakfast. You guys then eventually went and played crossbow tag.
We played
Against,
some not laser tag and then went to a not escape room.
Yep. You guys went and got some lunch. And then went for a kind of a look around town to the top of the tower, checked out some cool stuff.
Which is
That-
totally what we should do for your birthday. What? Laser tag in an escape room? That sounds like a blast.
I've never done an escape room, so I'm 100% here for it.
Post-plague.
I'm like, that does not sound like fun for me.
Let's go to the axe throwing place then.
Then we could do that for Brittany's birthday.
That sounds really fun.
I don't want to do that for my birthday.
No, Meredith will go for her birthday, but we'll go for Brittany's
I'll
birthday.
go for Brittany's birthday.
Which
I will
passed.
do that. I will do that for Brittany.
So we'll do
But
it
I
as a
will-
late birthday. The main
Guys-
Renaissance Fair is going to happen this year.
We're 6 months away from my birthday. Like, it's...
It
You
is.
hit the
Yes.
point where it's pre or post, like the same.
The Renaissance Fair is happening this year.
Oh, it's absolutely happening?
Yes, the main one anyway. I got confirmation of it today because I went on their website and they posted they got 2 weekends.
Sorry.
They're July 13th and July 20th, those
We can
weekends.
make that work.
So it's in my phone calendar to make sure that and I have reminders weeks beforehand to make sure
Yep.
We're not only nerds, but we're
Super nerds.
nerds.
Extra.
Our friend Brittany has never been to a Renaissance fair.
It's true. I never have.
I am a Renaissance fair connoisseur.
Fanatic.
Yeah, fanatic.
6 of one, half dozen of the other.
I love Renaissance fairs. They're so much fun. If you've never gone, go.
No.
Doesn't matter if you're a nerd.
Never gone anywhere. But
If you're a nerd, you're probably watching this. If
Run.
you're not a nerd, you're
Don't
probably not watching this. But just go. It's fun. It is a lot of fun. The shows are great. The people are a lot of fun. There's plenty to
It's
drink.
pretty good, apparently.
Really cool stuff to buy. And spend way too much money on.
Yes. The
Get the-
clothes.
Dress up.
Every festival ever.
It's fun. It's a lot of fun. Just go. Find a local one. They're everywhere. Go and have a good time.
Yeah, we even have them in Maine. We've got them everywhere.
Yep.
We don't even have a Chick-fil-A.
We have one.
One.
We have
One
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A in the entire state.
I don't think they have any on the West Coast, so. Or in, like, Central.
I'm sure they have it in Central.
I don't know, I think it's primarily an East Coast thing, but I might be wrong.
I don't know. Anyway.
Anywho, go. But that being said, so,
We're plugging the Renaissance Fair now. Back
Mm-hmm.
to your regularly scheduled programming.
and now you guys know what we're doing for Brittany's birthday. There's actually an escape room here in Turner.
I did know that. It's next to the ice cream place.
It is actually an ice cream place.
That's why I saw it.
Guys, we just gave away where.
It's
Ah,
true.
that's
You
fair.
did just say where we are.
More or less.
Don't rewind.
Don't remind, don't remember. That's fair.
Forget.
They'd have to narrow it down, which would be really hard.
We already said what state we're in,
I know.
too.
It's all ruined. All the mystery's ruined.
It's alright. He puts his whole name on his DM screen, so.
I know. It's fine. You keep your guys' last names oblivious.
But everyone knows that we're married.
You're married, you troglodyte!
Brittany's the only the one with anonymity, whatever you want to say it.
It's fine, don't hurt yourself.
Let's go back and bleep it out.
Hey, come on, guys.
You
There's
can't go
there-
back on a live stream.
Everyone has words that they can't say. I have plenty of them. That
You-
no matter.
You both
I
have
cannot
plenty of them.
say
Yes,
them
that's
at
true.
all.
That's fair.
No, I admit, not him, but I admit I have many words. Even on a good day, I cannot say them correctly.
I say
Sorry.
we're fine.
My parents do it too. My dad can't say Ireland and my mom can't say chimney. Ireland and chimney.
Chimney,
Chimney.
chimney, chimney, chimney. So yeah, so you guys went after you guys had lunch. You guys went to the dungeon simulator, where
Yes.
you guys were trying to set a high score, and then you were the dungeon simulator was beset by
Hacked.
oh, what was his
Alex.
actual
Alexian.
name?
Alex.
Yes, Alexium. Alexius.
Alexius?
Alexian.
Yeah,
Alexian. It was beset by Alexian.
Where's my picture? What did we do?
It's probably in Pip's notes, which are behind you. In the bottom shelf.
Alright. I'm looking.
Go ahead.
Take the pens as well. Let's find my very important
Should
artwork.
be on the back. Should be those loose papers.
Yep.
Right there.
Here he is! Let's see if we can put him on camera. There we go. Here he is. Look at that.
Alexian, the red panda.
Beautiful.
Pip's nemesis.
This is my nema.
So you guys had captured him, and he made it away. Apparently tying up the dungeon guy who he does it like every other week because he doesn't want people to beat his high score. Yes.
That mean has a very low high score if that's the case.
That's fair. So yeah, so you did that, and then you guys found out that there was a council meeting scheduled that day, or the next day,
Soon.
to discuss the Fey threat, and you were asked to go.
Very threatening.
So you guys went to the Fey Council and sat with Wendell because he had special seating, and yeah, you guys during the meeting, the Fey that's been giving you all sorts of troubles appeared. Farbaros.
Barberware.
He appeared in the middle of the meeting, said that, do your best, but it's not going to work, and sicked water weirds on the entire audience. You guys helped defeat them and fight them off. And then after that, you guys were asked in a couple days that you were going to be asked an important question.
We met up with Darius there too.
Yep, you guys met up with Darius there, and then there was also representatives from the crossing guards. Yeah, so you guys were approached about a job and told to stay nearby. They were going to contact you. Then you guys started the next day with big decisions over your head.
Mhm.
You guys eventually went to the council to meet up, and they asked if you would be willing to help escort the delegation to the Feywild to discuss the Farbaros problem. To go meet with the summer and winter courts and ask for them to do something about this. So upon you were given some time to think about it, but it was leaving in a week. So you guys
No
had to
lot
give
of
your
time.
decision relatively quickly. So you guys tried to figure out what you do. You eventually decided to help. Also known that you were specially requested by a member of one of the courts, which you had as inkling who it was.
Mm-hmm.
You guys eventually decided to go with the delegation and sent the journals as part of your original quest given by Orthreus via the Skyriders to be delivered to
Yeah.
Pinehorn and Stonewind.
Which was expensive.
Yep, 10 gold per book.
They are not a courier service.
Nope. Pip then proceeded to place wanted posters all over the tower
Yes.
for Nemesis.
Conveniently missing
Mhm.
some crucial plot development.
You know. What?
Yes, you. What plot development has happened between this point after Pip's birthday?
We haven't got quite into that yet, though.
No. What specifically she missed when leaving to go paper the tower and wanted posters.
Yeah. That was
See,
next.
In order to get.
That was the next line of my notes.
Okay, alright, go on.
It's okay.
Go ahead.
You can talk. I've been doing all the talking. I can use a break.
In order to get enough posters to paper the tower, Pip visits her brother. Coincidentally, Faye is also going the same way. They visit him together. Pip gets her copies.
She does not get coffee. Oh no.
Too young.
No, too gross.
You're such a baby.
I'm not a baby. I don't like coffee, neither will
You're a
Pip.
real life infant. Now let me finish. She gets her copies and goes about her merry way to go put them on every notice board on every floor of the tower.
There's 100 of them.
Quite a lot of copies. And does not notice that Faye does not leave with her.
Yep.
Faye and Elliot reconnect.
How'd you come out with
And Barrett didn't figure it out either immediately.
Nope.
Until the next session.
No, it wasn't the next
No,
session.
yeah, until after you had already left.
Yeah, you'd already left, and I had said Faye was not going to leave, and Shane's like,
No,
oh,
it
haha,
was
I knew it.
really, No, it really was the next session that I did not know. I did not know until
I feel like it was the same
'cause-
session.
No. It wasn't, because we ended
Where?
that. And I'm just like, you know...
Did we end it right there?
No.
We didn't?
No.
You went and put up your posters, and then we went to Faye going on her
Oh,
date.
it was a break.
There was a break.
It
Okay,
was
that
a
must
break.
have been it. So
Because I remember before that, I was like, oh, no, what? And then you were like, and I'm like, no!
And so we start role-playing that, the situation between Faye and Elliot, and the penny finally drops for Meredith, who goes, "Ah!"
Yep. The whole time of which I'm reading Brittany like a book. I know exactly what she's gonna do.
I have no
not
clue.
being subtle.
No
I'm not
clue.
even close to being subtle.
Me, like, before I met Shane, with any guy who might have been even slightly interested in me, no fucking clue. No clue at all. Oh, they're just a nice person. No clue.
Yep. She had ulterior motives.
And so that whole little like scene between Elliot and Faye, Meredith is just like,
Yeah. Knowing that Faye's going to ruin her brother.
Sweet, innocent little boy.
older than you.
Shh, still sweet, innocent little boy.
So, Faye and Elliot have a date. Left up to the imagination what happens after the fact.
Ambiguous.
Fade to black.
Yeah, and then you guys finished up that episode. I'm
You're
not.
so mad.
I'm not announcing every episode end, by the way. This is
Yeah.
not like all one episode.
No, we're just gonna keep going.
So yeah, then you guys had some downtime. You guys had about a week of downtime that you had to kill.
I decided to learn to read minds.
You guys were given the option. Went back and decided you guys could earn an extra feat with your week of downtime. So Faye gained which feat? Telekinesis, I think.
Telepathy.
Telepathy. And Pip gained actor.
Actor.
And then Dav got
Nimbleness.
Nimbleness.
Like,
Squat nimbleness.
Squat
nimbleness.
nimbleness. Yeah.
I wanted to say stout. That's
So,
not the right word.
Daffodil spent the week training with the Oak Guard and running around the tower many times. Pip went and worked with the Fire Island players on a
It
play.
was the play that was the bride that was also a princess.
Yes.
I'm gonna kill them.
The
What did
best
you say?
play ever.
It's
She
not
played
gonna be on the
Indigo.
stream, and that's gonna be why.
She played Indigo.
His was gonna be Brittany all by herself.
Yep.
You just gotta do the intro.
No.
Ha! I was waiting for you to go, hello!
Greet them like I do my cats. Hello.
Hello!
Hello.
Welcome.
Hello, little cat.
I
Hello.
love cats.
Welcome to Arcadia RPG.
I
I'm
sound like imposter Kermit from that Muppet movie.
Yes. That freaking acid trip of a movie.
Yeah.
Anyway.
The mystery was solved with the help of avocado toast. And that tells you all you need to know.
Yeah.
About Muppets Most Wanted.
You haven't seen it?
I
It's a
still
trip.
recommend it. It was a fun movie. I liked it.
It's a trip. But anyway, so Faye spent her week working with Wendell to earn her telepathy feat.
And spending my downtime with
Elliot,
Elliot.
in ambiguous situations we will not go into detail.
Fade to black.
After the week, you guys finished off.
You've done that 6 times now. Stop it
Fade
already.
to black?
Yeah.
Or Elliot.
The episode. You've done that 6 times now. Fade to black.
And
Elliot.
it's great because our characters just like meet each other in passing. And I'm just like, this is gonna be the moment. This is gonna be where she's like, hey, where you going? And no, blissfully unaware.
No clue.
All
no
the
clue.
social awareness of a teaspoon.
I do not want her to ever know. She will be so confused and angry at the same time. I'm not sure who she'll be angry more at. Elliot
Pip will be
or
invited to the wedding and not know who the bride is.
Wait, it's Faye?
What are you doing here?
Why are you dressed in white?
You're not supposed to wear that at a wedding.
I try
What about the bride?
to pull her into the seat with her. Come on, sit down.
Hurry, it's about to start.
Oh, I know.
I'm aware.
Faye and there's Elliot, and then there's Forbes, and then there's like 3 other men that are all just up there at the same time.
In tears.
Cheers.
Handkerchiefs just...
No. They're all up getting married to you at the same time.
Ooh, a polygamist. I was not expecting that from Faye.
That's kind of where you're heading towards with your harem of men.
I don't have to marry them all.
That's fair.
No,
No,
I
there's-
may have a harem, but I'm not a polygamist.
It's different. There's one that's the primary. The rest are all backup. Anyway,
You're
No,
back.
just keeping them all on the hook.
it's like playing Stardew Valley, and you just get the whole town interested in you until they all find out, and they have a
Intervention.
intervention. Thank you.
You're making it sound more and more attractive, this Stardew Valley.
You gotta play. It's so much fun. Check it out. It's awesome.
We're just gonna plug everything. We're not sponsored, but we could be.
Please sponsor us, somebody,
Hit us up.
so we can have more viewers.
Well, I mean, we could start doing like Let's Plays. I mean, that's a thing.
That is the thing.
I contemplated like starting like my own off-brand Twitch and doing. I found out that this game I've been playing, Dead Cells, has a Twitch extension where the viewers can alter your game.
Alter your game.
Yeah, so the game changes every time you play through it. It's like you play through it and you die, and then you start back at the beginning, and you gain more items every time you do it. So they can alter what like bosses you run into, what things you run, like stuff you run into, and they can like screw with that,
Love it.
which is super interesting. I'm not gonna lie, I just want to stream it just to see how people screw with me while I'm playing, which sounds like a lot.
And to be fair, Stardew Valley is an RPG.
It is.
Yes.
We could just do a co-op.
Animal Crossing episodes coming up!
We could just do like a.
Why Sherb is the best character?
Wrong.
we could do a co-op.
Teddy.
The co-op stream with the two of you. Now that you seem to have Mondays free, you can be like early Mondays. And do a Stardew like co-op stream.
Yeah.
You guys have a farm that you just play on together. Chat happy.
Granny Farm.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
We could do it on. We could just do it on the Switch, and then you have co-op screen, or you could do it on the computer and with a big monitor over here.
Though I do know exactly who you had to marry. You had to marry the character that I recently married.
Oh,
Harvey.
Who is Harvey?
He is a doctor. He is like, even in the description, it's like he's rather old to be a bachelor.
I see what's happening here! I see!
And he has glasses and like a cardigan sweater. And he likes airplanes, but he's terrified of heights.
Go look him up.
Yup. I'm gonna find out how upset I am right now.
She has a type.
She does.
So,
if that sounds fun to you guys and you want to watch that content, please leave a comment. Sorry, I gotta do the YouTuber thing.
Or if you ever want to, like, upload that video of
Oh, you doing the... Yeah, that was funny.
magic skirt thing. Yeah.
Meredith, like, reviewing Magic Skirt, like, tutorials, is hilarious.
Apparently.
Hilarious.
I need to do more work on the YouTube channel.
I want to so badly. I want to, like, expand the brand.
I like everything except the mustache.
I kind of feel
It
it.
makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah, I don't really care for his mustache either. But like, there's also
That's good
like
music.
at the very bottom,
Yeah,
there's
save
like
that, sorry.
early. I think there was like
Portraits?
it might not be portraits. It might have been like original.
Nudity.
What?
Nudity! Look at him! Naked.
No. I think it might be history. Might be history. I'm not sure. Might show some of his first.
I don't think so.
No, it wasn't history. What was it? Trivia maybe, or time either, or maybe timeline too.
It's funny.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, there he is!
Like I love his first one,
As a
though.
youth.
Like I like these two a lot. Like I don't like the
I'm
mustache.
not into the mustache at all.
Not into the mustache. If the mustache was removed, he looks so freaking cute. The mustache, he kind of looks like a little creepy.
Yeah, that's fair. Telling you.
Next episode, reviewing game marriage candidates.
I could see you guys doing that, like, the majority of this. I mean, you gotta talk about something while you play the game, so.
Here we go.
I could foresee that being awesome. I'd watch it. So, that sounds interesting to you guys.
Let us know.
Let us know. Please do. Send us a message on Facebook, Twitter, leave a comment here, send us a message on Twitch, YouTube, whatever.
What was the thing though?
The plea. Oh, yes.
Please. Yeah, that was an inside story
Yes.
from hiking.
I was like, what is that? Oh yes, sorry.
Yeah. Please do. Well, now we got a link right to our Twitch below the video. Or not to Twitch, to Twitter. I have the Twitter extension turned on finally. I didn't realize it wasn't working until today.
Oh no!
Yeah, well, there's an extension for our page, so it shows all our Twitter posts, which is pretty cool. You can just kind of scroll through. And I also added one that's a countdown timer to when our next stream is.
Oh, that's cool.
Which is kind of cool. I was playing with it today. I've actually had the mental capacity to screw around with that Twitch channel today. Doesn't happen every day.
Mental capacity is a hard thing to come by.
Yeah, especially when you work in a job that requires your brain and then they stress you out by making you do stupid ass shit. But that's beside
Anyway.
So you put a daycare.
No, but every job's the same. But complaining about work aside, so yeah, where were we? Yeah, so you guys got your feet,
Yes.
and then you were supposed to meet up with the
council
the
to
council.
let them know what our decision.
Yep. Oh no, you met up with them. You told them, and you after you got your feet, you were meeting up with the council to leave,
Oh.
Yeah, that's right.
and that is where I think we ended.
No,
No.
we did start our journey.
You did start your journey, but we
Remember
haven't.
because Wendell gave us the house?
Oh, I guess we are in the 31st episode, so we can go through the last episode.
Yeah.
So the most recent episode, you guys had decided that you guys headed out with the expedition. There was a counselor, there was two Oakguard heads, there was a captain and a scout, and then two Oakguard regular soldiers that were just kind of doing the extra heavy labor. You guys headed out. Day 1 was pretty easy. Day 2, you guys ran into a giant toad.
Yep.
Yeah, no issues on the 3rd day. The 4th day is you guys found a place in the cave to sleep. You guys got attacked by displacer beasts.
Bless you.
Tentacle
Alright.
jaguars, if we're specific. You okay?
Yeah.
Scar?
No.
Muffle?
Yeah. Like right in my ribs.
Sorry, love. Yeah, so you guys fought up to the displacer beasts, you slept for the night, and you kind of just continued on your journey. The next day, you ran into a woodcutter that needed some help rescuing his friends from bandits. So you guys rushed off to help him, killed the bandits, or distracted them actually with the stink stone, and then
That's right.
grabbed his friend and yeeted out of there. You're like friggin' like,
No.
no, Pip did it.
He was not the one being yeeted.
No.
Tried to take him out of there, but he's kind of slow going.
Mm-hmm.
Had
And
to drag
so-
him out.
One of the bandits came running at us.
Oh, yeah.
Used that coiling grasp tattoo and just
For the
kind
first
of
time. And splatted him against the tree.
died.
Yep.
People were
Gone.
like, no, bye.
Nick did not get the other guy.
Yeah,
Another
the,
one did it, and I kind of failed that one. But who ended up killing him?
I think it was Daff.
Just-
The rest of the bandits decided, like, nah, we're good.
No, it
You know
wasn't.
what?
It wasn't. No, it wasn't Daff. It was what's her face? The rep.
Lynn.
Lynn, yes.
Not
no,
Lynn.
not Lynn. It was. Give me a second. I can pull up my NPC table.
Shit. What was her name?
Falana.
Falana. That's right.
Falafel.
Wow. I got my a little behind the DM screen. I keep all my NPCs and locations
And
and
this.
everything. Well, not only on my tablet, but they're in an Excel spreadsheet because I am a nerd. But it is
That he is.
literally the best way to keep track of my stuff because I can put all sorts of tables. It's organized. I have them sorted by where they came from, what group they're associated with, what they are, the gender, their names, details.
Appreciate his hard work, you guys. Appreciate him.
Also, I can keep my name straight and they don't give me shit for it.
We're still gonna give you shit for it.
So, yeah, Falana killed them. So you guys, the bandits decided like, nah, and you guys grabbed the woodcutter's brother and brought him back. You guys continued upon
Brother
your.
or friend?
I can't remember. I think he was a friend. Yeah, it was just a friend. Sorry, I had that written down. The rest of your day went with no issues. The next day it rained, but there wasn't any issues. The next day they didn't do a hot meal because they were having issues.
You keep bringing that up.
Yeah.
But you didn't.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what we're supposed to think about that.
You don't know. Nothing happened, so it's probably fine.
I hate him. I hate him so much. You don't even know how much I hate him.
I married that,
I will burn his house down.
so I
You're
have
in
to
it right
deal
now.
with that. Please don't.
I will wait until I'm out of it.
Please don't. I like my house.
Except for the mouse.
Yeah,
There's still a mouse?
mice. Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
There's lots of mouse traps. So, we'll catch that little son of a gun eventually.
Squeak.
Hopefully,
Squeak.
we get him and all his little friends.
Yep.
Because if there's one, there's more than one.
Yeah, normally.
Not necessarily.
When I know mice, it's usually more than one.
Oh, yes, the next day, that day that we started without a hot meal, you also spotted webs with kind of bundles wrapped in them and off in the distance.
I don't remember you telling us there were bundles wrapped in them, but we
Yes,
did
there
not.
was.
We did not help anybody.
Nope, you guys
We just yeeted on out of there. Goodbye.
decided to potentially gain exhaustion to get out of there.
Yup.
You guys went out about another hour,
Worth it.
and eventually made your way to sleep. The next day was bright and sunny. Oh yeah, you guys are using this whole time. I forgot to talk about your new magical item.
They have a little house.
So the tiny hut lantern. You guys gained a lantern that every 20 hours you could cast a tiny hut spell, which is super useful.
And super cute.
It's very cute.
Yes.
Oh, we have another viewer.
Hello, another viewer. Thank you for joining us. And then the last day, the second to last day, you guys' cartwheel broke, and you used mending to fix it.
That's right. I knew it would come in handy.
It did. And then the last day, you made it to Mapleton.
Finally.
And so as you guys made it to your hometown, you visited friends and family, Orthreus, Pip's family, and Faye visited whoever Faye visited. We left that ambiguous. And yeah, you guys spent some quality time with your family. You were supposed to meet up in 2 nights to speak about what to do, what your next steps at the Oak Guard barracks in Mapleton. But yeah, you guys have a whole day to yourself tomorrow, the next episode.
And thank you again for not making so that Orthrus and Pip would show up a day early. Thank you.
Oh yes, that's right. You guys had forgotten when you were supposed to meet
I
up.
had forgotten because I don't remember effing days and times. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Nope, does not matter. I was like trying to ask you guys. You guys were giving me nothing. Both of you were giving me jack shit.
Oh no, I didn't give you jack shit. I gave you incorrect information on purpose.
Yeah. I eventually
Chaotic evil.
told you and you corrected it, so you guys didn't arrive at the wrong time. So it's all good.
I was gonna cry.
Yes, it was okay.
I was gonna cry if you made me show up on the wrong time. I've been so upset.
Whoops.
Yeah, you guys gave the information to Orthrus, who was going to join you for the talk. And yeah, that's where we left off. And now we are all caught up. We went through 21 episodes of information in an hour and a half. It's pretty good,
Yeah.
actually. We didn't go on that many tangents, so
It's true.
Shocking.
made it go by quickly. And nobody decided to talk to us today. But thank you for watching. You were awesome. We appreciate you. Whether you're watching now or on YouTube. You're amazing. Go to Renaissance Fair. It's gonna be my new send off. Instead of spade and neuter your pets, I'm gonna be like, go to a Renaissance Fair.
Thanks, Bob.
You're welcome. So anyway, yeah, that's where we're caught up. So if you've been watching this whole time, you're officially caught up in what's happened in a field and forest.
Good job.
Good.
I got it right this time. And if you're watching this later, and you're just watching so you can catch up and watch us live, you're now officially caught up. There's been a lot going on. There's all sorts of political implications with Farbaros and his plot to take over the Feywild. And Faye's mysterious patron. And the darkness, which is kind of put on hold, but not really.
Kind of, but not really.
Yeah, Wendell. Oh, that's right. That was another thing I forgot to go over because I didn't technically take a note on it, but I remember. Wendell took the magical box from you guys and was going to research where the other pieces were. So when you guys got back, you could go off and try to find those.
Yes.
He already researched a little bit. He already
Yes.
knows.
He already knows where they are, but he was
Yeah.
going to do more research.
Yes, more research.
But he promised to keep using it every day.
Because Pip was not going
Yes,
to leave
to-
otherwise.
Yeah.
Make sure of darkness would not overwhelm.
Because
what
Pip's
we
like,
see.
I don't want to deal with that town
Yep.
creepiness again.
And who knows what's going to happen? I mean, when you go to the Feywilds, all sorts of crazy things can happen. Time gets all funky, and who knows? Who knows? You guys could be gone for minutes or years. We don't know. Only I know. And the dice know. That Brittany will not touch. But, so yeah, thank you guys for watching and hanging out with us. I have not seen any questions or comments. If you have any, post now. If not, then thank you for hanging out with us. It's been fun. We've just been kind of doing our thing, chatting away. There's good stuff on the horizon, besides just the Field and Forest. We do eventually want to do some more one-shots. I have some other campaigns, books. I keep talking about it, and I've yet to do any freaking thing with it because I've been too brain farty to do it. But we do want to have a Star Trek-based RPG. We want to do maybe a one-shot or a mini session or mini campaign on. And then I also have a Lord of the Rings based campaign that we eventually want to do, which could be fun. And I saw today they have a Fallout one that I was thinking about picking up. I don't know if we'll get around to doing that, but I would be interested in doing that. But maybe we'll eventually we'll do like Starfinder, or maybe some Pathfinders too, just to explore our realms. Then there's another one that's put out. I think it's by the Rook and the Raven. I think is the one who does it. It has their own kind of Dawnwood style RPG.
Yeah, so I also recently saw one that is Pride and Prejudice, basically.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
We'll definitely have to do that one.
But right now it's a Kickstarter, so I'm like,
Oh, that's right. Did you ever send that to me?
I did.
I don't remember getting that. So I was supposed to go look at it because I was going to possibly kickstart it.
It also looks effing expensive.
Did you text it to me or did you send it to me on Facebook?
I think Facebook, but I can't remember.
I'll have to go look for it later.
Regency game by Peak Games.
I think so.
TikTok, TikTok, TikTok. Oh yeah, Good Society.
No, I don't.
No,
think
not that
Good
one.
Society.
Good
Yeah, 'cause
Society.
When it
Good
says
Society.
Regency, it really just means like rulers.
Good Society is the game. Let's see. Back now on Kickstarter, a Jane Austen RPG.
Yes. Right?
I would totally, like, we can totally dress up for it and, like...
Navigate the pitfalls of romance, reputation, manners, and marriage in this award-winning RPG that captures the heart.
26
Austen's
hours
work.
to go.
Perfect. Sounds like it's in the back. There's 2 books and a deck that goes with it.
Wow.
Or decks, actually.
You can...
Create your own Austen drama.
Interesting. Was that a DM shield? No, it's not a DM shield. They had this Austen-style DM sphere. There's the base set, and then there's expanded acquaintance set.
Ooh.
That's 328 pages. Holy crap!
Ooh, the base set is $80.
They put some thought into this shit.
Yeah, but, like... $200, it's crazy expensive.
That's quite expensive.
For the whole
But,
kit and
you
caboodle.
know.
You don't have to buy the whole kit and caboodle, you just buy the base.
We like stuff, but we're not rich.
Nope.
Wait, that's not... It's not $80, it's 80 AUD, which is Australian money. So I don't know what the
Still, I
conversion
don't think
rate
they're
is.
like much off of ours.
Well, I like it even more now, knowing that it's from Australia.
Nixie.
Okay, so... Oh. Theirs is worth more.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, it's $1 Australian dollar. Oh, no, it's a little less.
Yeah.
So it's a little less. So it's 76...
For the whole kit, the 190 is $145 US. That is still
Yeah.
quite expensive.
Well, I don't need the whole kit. I can just buy the base. And we could try that.
Okay.
So if it was 80 Australian... So it's $60.
Still expensive.
Not something you're gonna buy every week.
That's about right, though, for that kind of thing.
We're cheap.
Yes. We
Quite-
are very cheap.
Quite cheap.
We are the cheap queens.
Do you know how much each D&D book costs if I was to buy
I don't
hardcover?
even know.
No, we did not buy them.
They're $50 a book.
Ugh.
I own most of them in D&D Beyond, which makes them $30 a book.
Brittany Lore. Large amounts of money give me a stomach ache. $50 is not a large amount of money, but Brittany Lore.
For Meredith, a large amount of money is $20.
There's a reason I own them all in D&D Beyond and I don't own all the book versions. Although, if you ever want to get me a present, I want more of the book versions. So, I want to own the hard copies as well, because in the future, if whatever 5th edition eventually dies off and 6th edition comes around, I want to keep my 5th edition stuff. So, that's like I got my 4th edition stuff, but I still have most of the base books. Although I still want to, there's a couple I'm missing I want to pick up. But, build my collection.
As people probably kind of know already or guess that Shane has very expensive hobbies.
You guys do too. I just pay for the books. What? Sorry.
Nailed it.
I love you.
I really have one hobby, for
Well,
the most part.
I'm just saying, you guys play D&D too, and I just happen to be the one that buys all the books and share them with you guys.
That's why I play.
Because I have the subscription, and I can do that.
Well, I thought you meant, like, my knitting and all that stuff was
No,
I
no,
mean,
no.
it can be an expensive hobby.
I wasn't
Can
talking
be.
about your knitting. I was saying you guys also like D&D.
I thought you were like...
I'm just the one that spends the money on it.
No, I thought you were saying that my hobbies that I actually do are also extremely
No,
expensive.
that's not
and
what I
I'm
was
like,
saying.
what are you talking about?
No. I'm saying I spend the money on the books. You guys just get to enjoy it.
Alright, I think we're probably done.
So, yeah, I guess we're done. We can finish off there, but thank you guys for watching. You're amazing. We love having you here. Please join us live. Come hang out and chat. We are playing the game, but we do, talk and watch the chat, so it's fun. Now that we have the TV up for the players to watch.
Yeah.
So,
Here you are. You're beautiful.
you are. We got our awesome game table, which I made recently, which is fun. My new tabletopper thing. my amazing DM screen, which is off to the side today. Oh, and if you like the new camera angle and you want us to do this every week, say something. I don't know if I like it or not. I haven't decided. I kind of like having 2 cameras, but then again, this is kind of nice. So I don't know.
I'm having a hard time with the light.
No, I guess I could have changed the lighting up a little bit. You should have said something. I would have moved it.
It's okay.
I survived, didn't I?
So far, do you have a migraine?
No.
Anyway, so leave comments, let us know. It's great. Rather now or on YouTube later. I'm gonna try to make a point tonight to go upload a couple more videos. I've already uploaded 1 today, but I'll try to get it closer to being caught up. So that way I'm 1 for 1. But anyway, you guys are awesome. Stay safe out there. Thank you so much for watching. Tell your friends and family. Come watch us. Hang out. And we'll see you next time. Here at twitch.tv/AcadiaRPG or on YouTube at AcadiaRPG. Have a wonderful week.
Bye, guys!